Hey everyone, it's Ryan with Stock Investing and Trading 101. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing week one of our $10,000 Robinhood trading challenge. So every week I'm going to be updating you guys the status of starting with $10,000. The goal is to get to $25,000 so we no longer have PDT and we can day trade unlimited. And if you're interested in day trading, this might be a good strategy or a goal for you to have if you already don't have the $25,000. You can start with a much smaller amount and you will be impressed with, if you make the right decisions, if you're a good trader, you can definitely hit that benchmark with, relative ease. So today we're going to be doing week one. We're going to talk about my strategy a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys my current position. So what we're doing with this strategy, since we have a very limited capital, I'm currently not using any margin. So the only funds that I'm trading with are the $10,000 in the account itself. I may take out margin if the situation arises. But what I'm doing with about half of that money, so I'm taking about $5,000 or $6,000 of that money, and I'm selling premium. For anybody who's been following my channel, you'll know that I'm a big fan of selling options, whether it's cash secured puts, covered calls, doesn't matter to me. I love selling premium and benefiting from theta, also known as time decay. If you look at this option, it has a theta of minus 0.11. This means every day the option contract is going to lose $11 in value, and it already pretty much lost all of its value today. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for stocks that are below $30 per share, such as AT&T, which I sold a cash secured put on, and Palantir as well. The reason that I'm looking for stocks below a $30 strike price is because we have limited funds, and selling options requires a decent amount of capital. Pretty much to sell one of these puts, what you need to do is take the strike price times 100. In this example, you get $29.50 strike price times 100. $2,950 of collateral is required to sell this option. So that's what I'm doing with about half of the money. I'm looking for low price stocks with high implied volatility, such as Palantir. This was probably my better trade. AT&T has a very low implied volatility. Palantir has a higher implied volatility, which means we will be making more credit in the beginning, and it's just much more potential for profit. So we sold both of those options this week. It looks like they're both set to expire tomorrow. I'm not really worried about either one of them, but I definitely could get assigned if there's a big move down tomorrow on either of those stocks. Next, we're going to be looking at my stock positions. So what I'm doing with the other half of the money is pretty much, investing it in a strong, diversified portfolio of high-quality companies and undervalued stocks, if possible. So as you guys can see, we have numerous stocks. I like to diversify, for the same reason that I don't want to sell a $5,000 option on a $10,000 account. We don't want to put half of our money into one position, especially if it's money that you can't afford to lose. The same is with stocks. You don't necessarily want to put all of your money and all of your eggs in one stock. Obviously, the reason for that is just to minimize your risk, and you have higher odds of succeeding with this challenge if you don't blow your accounts in the beginning. So what I did was I looked for high quality names in a bull trend. We can use Taiwan Semiconductor as an example. I look at the longer term chart for 1 year is the example here. And as you guys can see, TSM has had an amazing year. It's pretty much been in a straight bull market going all the way up until it made highs in February. And since then, it's had a small but decent pullback. And this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for strong companies like this that are in a bull trend, that have had a significant pullback, usually 10 to 20%, and I can start building a position at this point. This isn't my full position. If the stock does continue to go down, I can average lower and lower, but if it starts to go up, I can start to think about taking profits and locking in some of those gains. So I'm doing that for part of my trading is looking for undervalued stocks on longer term time frames. The other part is just simple swing trading. I'm looking for stocks that have big moves. We can use Nike as an example. Nike at one point was down like 5 or 6% this morning. I purchased it right in the morning, right when I saw it was a decent buying opportunity. And as you guys can see, it pretty much, bottomed out right in the morning. And by the end of the day, it was at highs for the day. So, we only made a few dollars on this trade, but all it takes is for you to make a few dollars every day, or, maybe one day you have a good day and you make $60 or $100, and the gains will continue to get more and more as your portfolio builds value. So today we made about a 0.6% return on our starter account here of $10,000. We made about $70 of profit. This is pretty much our starting point. This is week 1 for the $10,000 trading challenge. So now that you guys know what it is, you know all of my positions, I'm looking forward to sharing this journey with you guys as we get to 25,000. As always, if you liked the video or haven't already subscribed, smash that subscribe and like button. Drop a comment. I want to hear what you guys are trading. Are you trading? What are you buying? What are you selling? Do you see any good premium selling opportunities? Let me know in the comments below. Check the comments out if you want a free stock. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon.